Hey guys, it's me, Tim here, and I'm back with another custom LEGO Star Wars set review. And this is based off of my script rewrite for Star Wars Episode 7. And this should be the final, set of the first wave, at least. Because we've gotten, all the other ones done, the Star Destroyer, Ray Speeder, X-Wing, TIE Dagger, and now this. And so yeah, and actually the wave has looked a lot like the official Force Awakens wave, except for the Star Destroyer that came in the Last Jedi wave, and it was, instead of that, we got the Millennium Falcon, and also we got a Snow Speeder in there. I guess the first wave had 6 sets. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, so this is the troop transport for the final order, and so yeah, you can see already it looks a lot like the official one. I was just going to completely remake the official one like I did with the Battlefront 2 set wave. Set that I made, but I didn't feel like completely remaking that because I'd already done it. It would just feel redundant, and so I just chose to make my own thing, and I went with the main final the AAL atmospheric assault lander design with the front door that comes down, but really it's here, and after that all kind of similarities, and I mean it does still have, it just gets skinnier. So yeah, you can see it just gets skinnier, and the cockpit, instead of being like a big thing that sticks up, it's down here because I had a lot of space in here still, so I wanted to use it. So I just made the cockpit kind of like this, uses the Luke Land Speeder piece along with the TIE Fighter lid, and then the engines, they kind of pop out here. They're 2 separate parts. And there's 4 exhaust parts. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4. And so yeah, there's some sideways building, and yeah, then there's also stud shooters in the front, which I forgot the studs. But so this set would probably be $70 or $60. Can't see it being too much because it's a whole lot less filled up. It's not even that heavy. Definitely not as heavy as the Star Destroyer, but it's just not even that much heavier than. I don't even think it would be as heavy as the official set. But, so yeah, it sits up on these wedge pieces, so that, the ramp can actually be flat, or can actually go aim downwards instead of just being flat on the ground. And there's some stickers here. You can see here there's a little storage area, and there's one on either side, so you can store smaller parts. You can store the pilot's blaster in one of them, like I did here. And on top, it's mostly symmetrical until it gets to here. This is because I could not find another one of these, so I just kind of chose to just use this instead, and kind of just be like, yeah, I can't find that, so what, I'll just kind of make a funky looking thing here. You can see this is maybe like a headlight and then a little tiny blaster. I don't know. But so to get inside, first off, I guess I'll show the cockpit. You can see this hinges up. I initially actually had it to where it used this as the cockpit piece, and it sat there, and then this was on top of it, and there was another one back to back, so it was like this, and then it had this in the back. But honestly, I really wanted to use that design because then I could have a storage area behind the cockpit, but it kind of just, it looked bad in my opinion. Like the dark gray did not clash well with the main color being the light gray. And so, yeah, gotta get a screenshot. I didn't get a screenshot, which I may take another one for the thumbnails. But so, this wall, it's kind of flat. I wanted to spice it up, so I did do some stuff here and there. Added in this side build, which actually kind of does hold. It clamps together this part. It has one of these little fin vectors things, whatever. Actually, in the back, I forgot there's 2 small little light blue exhaust looking things back there. But yeah, you can hold it like this, I guess, and then you can like fly it around. Yeah, I forgot I was going on the inside. So for the pilot, he's our first figure up. It's the exact same figure from the Star Destroyer set, except it has a male face instead of the female face, but he's still got the little chin strap. Yeah, it's just a rebel soldier face that I used. But everything else is the same with the Final Order officer's torso from the battle pack. the Death Star gunner legs, and then the First Order pilot helmet from The Last Jedi wave. But yeah, he sits in the cockpit there by himself. You can see it has a black seat with 2 control panels on either side. It's completely empty in the front because, I mean, it's hollow. And actually I used another one of these, this part here with this little trapdoor. I used another one of those there to just make the outline of the cockpit. And that works quite well. You can see there's also some Technic beams back there. And those just reach back here to hold this part on. Because there's barely any Technic in here. That's like the only Technic right there. Is this small little part. But then, so this opens up. And then this opens up, this hatch here. And that's just a completely hollow space. You know, it runs all the way back there. This is what I was talking about. It's completely hollow from here to there. And so I wanted to fill it in somewhat. So you can fit a figure in here if you wanted. Can they sit there? They can sit there. I want them to see if they can stand there. No, they cannot stand there, but they can definitely sit there if you want it. So I could actually throw in like a, let me see. Yeah, I can actually like throw in a chair here if I wanted to. As you can see there, there's the chair now. So I don't think it would go there. It would probably be facing somewhere else. Now there's a chair loose in there. But so yeah. And that just uses this sticker piece from the ATDP from Star Wars Rebels. As you can see, the main flooring here kind of divots down, and that's because I did notice that the top was too short, and I want to make sure that they could stand in here, so I lowered it a bit. And once again, stud shooters, so you can shoot in the front. There's the ramp, and let's lower the ramp, and you can see there's 2 troopers waiting. I wanted the automated function, like my, you know, the actual sets and my custom set, where like, you know, you pull the thing in the back and then it pops down. But I didn't have the patience for the mechanism. I didn't want to have to go through that trouble, so I just made it a normal hinge. But you can see there's 2 troopers standing in there side by side, and it's actually a 6 stud wide interior. And the way they're side by side is because they're on wedge plate, or yeah, modified tiles, I guess. So the part that comes off is you can pinch underneath this part here, and then, come on, this comes off. So yeah, it's just this little panel, and you can see there's 4 figures in there right now, and I'll pull them all out. So we got 2 troopers. They're just generic troopers. They're the same as Finn. They got black blasters, and then just the Last Jedi style helmets, and you can see there's their faces. And then we got a flame trooper, because they still exist in my script. And so then his face is the normal generic face, and he's got the huge little fuel pack on the back. And yeah, it's really the exact same as the actual minifigure. And then the final figure, so the fifth and final, is Captain Phasma. And so yeah, she's got a rifle here, you know, silver rifle with a lightsaber on the end, basically. She's got her captain's cape, and she's got the Last Jedi style helmets. For the face, I used Sabine Wren's face, because it's, yeah. And actually in The Last Jedi, you do get to see her face near the end, so yeah. So they can actually include her face, though I think in this set it would probably be a black face. But so yeah, it comes with 5 figures. I contemplated adding more, I just couldn't think of who else to include. So yeah, I just didn't know who else to include. Yeah. So here's the set. I guess I can do a thumbnail. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.